that Flint River Green brings is, this is one example, all of the teachers that participate in the program receive 2 professional development opportunities where we should give them watershed lessons that they can take back to their classrooms. We also run them through the water quality testing protocol so that they are well versed with what they need to do when they get to the stream. They also get CEU credits for their certification. So the teachers themselves get quite a lot out of this program. The students that participate in the program, that is obviously our big hit. This program teaches essential academic skills, including critical thinking, teamwork, problem solving, and decision making. Most importantly, it has an enormous lasting impact on our students. It's 2-pronged lasting impact. On one side, students become really strong stewards of our watershed. They get out there, they know what's going on, they can talk about the river, they're interested in protecting it. The other side is they know that they are empowered to do that. They enter the program thinking, I have no idea what I could do to help my community. They leave the program thinking, I know how to identify a problem, how to develop a solution, and how to get other people involved in that solution, and that's huge. We have survey data that show every year that students go from one end of that spectrum to the other, so that's really exciting. The culmination of the program is our Flint River Green Student Summit held at Kettering University. This exposes students to a wide variety of professions in the environmental field. It brings them to Kettering University, where they experience what might be like to be a college student, and it also becomes sort of their very first professional conference where they present their data to one another.
Sorry, Rebecca.
I know, right? That's what I got to finish my thought.
We are going to do a round of questions, and we're going to start with whoever wants to be first, as usual. So if we have any questions for Rebecca.
Have you considered possibly going into the classrooms and presenting your information to the classrooms and then having like Saturday visits where you're able to, instead of doing that during school time?
We hadn't actually considered that. That's a good idea. That would negate the need for substitute teachers. We would still need busing to get sometimes the schools aren't right next to a stream, so we need to get them to their local stream. We also need buses to get them over to Kettering University for the Student Summit. We hadn't actually thought about Saturday testing day though, and I think that would also be up to the teachers whether they wanted to spend their free time doing something like that, but that's a great idea and something we might pitch to them in the future.
Other questions?
How many more kids would get this if we gave this gift versus the kids who will get it anyway?
I can't put a definitive number on that. We are hoping to get 32 classrooms this year with up to about 1,200 students. The numbers have been slowly going down each year because, not because the teachers don't want to participate, but because their superintendents or their principals are reining in their budgets for time out of the classroom.
Can you quantify what $16,000 means? How many kids that is? Give us just an idea.
Yeah. So it costs to get a new classroom up and running in Flint River Green to get all the supplies and everything else. That costs about $550 per classroom, and then when you add on the subs and busing, it's about $216 a day for a substitute teacher. We need about 2 days of substitute teaching, and buses is about $150 a day.
Other questions? Thank you, Rebecca, for your presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you all for another round of questions. I think you all are getting tired or lightening up. You were hard on at first. I think it was since Jacob left. So I think it was. I think Jen is obviously getting our last group up. Our last group is the Neighborhood Engagement Hub, and they are coming in now. You all have the floor. You get 10-minute presentation. Sir.
Hi, my name is Karma Lewis, and I'm with the Neighborhood Engagement Hub. I am a volunteer here in the city of Flint. I started volunteering about 3 years ago with Flint Neighborhoods United. From there, I volunteered with Blue Badge. Then, this past year, back in April, I started volunteering with Neighborhood Engagement Hub. They gave me a job. So, I have been working with various neighborhoods and block clubs over across the city of Flint from the north, south, east, and west side, and we've been working on blight. I've helped people put together flyers, organize neighborhood cleanups, and we have been working very hard to clean up our city. Now, we run the community tool shed. And our community tool shed has weed whackers, rakes, all the way up to zero-turn lawnmowers that the neighborhoods can use. We have formed the community toolbox so that we could also share how to take care of all of this information that we have to get it out to people. And Alonzo has more details about that.
Thanks, Carmen. Well, my name is Alonzo Lasser. I'm IT support at Neighborhood Engagement Hub. Now, we have 3 community computers here. And we are looking for funding to get additional computers. We're trying to get computers, overhead projectors, supplies, and accessories. This will give us ability to teach maneuvering skills on computers, tablets, mobile devices, and job search assistance and resume building. Now, by offering workshops, the Neighborhood Engagement Hub will be able to enhance digital literacy. There are still too many people who don't know how to use the information that's available. We want to change that. Here at NEH, we want to equip, encourage, educate, and empower everyone who uses our services, from the community tool shed to the community toolbox. Thank you.
You can hold on to that.
Thank you.
Alonzo, thank you for being so efficient. We're going to go right into our question and answer. We're going to start with Crystal.
So how exactly did you transition from being the tool shed and having all of the rakes and shovels and things that I know Salem Housing used to have, and you guys took that over? How did you transition from that to also being kind of a community center and having these computer classes and these other things? How did you make that transition in that way?
That's a good question. It feels like it's always been there. We've had the computers. I guess when the original company that was there before us had all of these computers that Neighborhood Engagement Hub purchased all of their equipment, their stock. And since those computers were already there, we made them accessible for people that were walking in the door. And people came in, they had questions, how do I do this, how do I do that, and I was there anyway, so I helped. And so now that we have less people coming to get a lawnmower, we have more people coming in to use the computers. And the computers that we have are old. So we were hoping to get some of those upgraded, some of them replaced, and we can move on towards helping people more often.
Heidi.
I'm sorry, I might have missed this again, but where this facility that you have, where this is located, where?
It's at 3216 ML King.
Okay.
It's an old Citizens Bank building.
And
Still got the safe.
And what's your total operating budget, annual operating budget?
Not yet. This is just starting off. The actual budget that we have for this program is $10,500, somewhere around there. Is that answer your question?
Right, so what would you do with the rest of it then?
You know what? I just found out today how much it was going to be. So that's a very good question. We'll have to make some plans for that. I mean, there's always more equipment that we could get, but I'd have to really dig to find out what that would be.
maybe this is a follow-up to this. You talked about your current program has a budget of $10,500. Is that just for equipment, or are there other things that that money would be funding? So you're going to write $10,000 in computers, or do other things as well?
There's other things also. There's the computers, there's overhead projector, there's a portable screen, because we want to be able to take some of these classes out to neighborhood associations so that, you know, some of them may have 10 people that they don't want to bring them all to us and we could be able to go to them. And some of it, a small portion of it will be for staff, and that would be only if during the times when we're actually holding the class, not necessarily for when one person come in and needs some help. It's for the entire neighborhood association that we would be actually working with.
Thank you. Diane?
So my question was, so you're talking about these workshops that you're having, so who's currently teaching those? Are you all volunteer-based right now? Do you have employees on staff? What's that look like?
We have 3 part-time employees, myself, Alonzo, and another gentleman named Herb. And 3 of us, we actually, Herb is more into carpentry, Alonzo's IT and small engine repair, and I'm in the office. I know the Microsoft Office software. I have an accounting background. Yes.
Other questions?
Can you just describe a little bit more, like what are the type of classes you're offering and how many people are accessing these classes on a daily or weekly basis?
Right now, on a monthly basis, we have about 50 different organizations that have people coming in. We haven't actually formed an entire class just yet. I had 3 people pop in today to get help. One gentleman wanted to know how to do a PDF file. He wanted to put a PDF file onto his Facebook so that it would actually show the information instead of just a link. So I kind of walked him through that. Should I sign in front of me? Get confused. And once we are able to have the proper equipment, then I could get the people together through the associations so that we can show them exactly what to do.
Yeah, we're going to be monitoring ourselves through surveys as well, when people come in. So that's one of the tools we're using, to interact with people so we're on the right track.
Any other questions? Thank you again. Oh, did we have one over there? I'm sorry. Oh, thank you again, Alonzo.
Thank you.
That, you will actually conclude our presentation. Oh, yeah. They can do the presentation, not everything. You're the boss of this. Let me get out of the way.
No, I'll get scolded if I don't make my closing pitch. So anyway, thank you Isaiah, thank you to the staff, the community foundation that are here that have done a really good job throughout this cycle. And thank you all for coming. And I am supposed to let you know, don't forget to vote. 1, tell your friends that weren't able to come that are members to vote. 2, and 3, cycle 4 will be starting. And there's this thing that's great. It's called an installment program, and you can pay on a monthly basis beginning in January. So I know that year 4 is going to be fabulous. Sonia is going to be taking over, fresh blood to get things stirred up. And so don't forget to sign up. It'll be really easy and painless.